Hello Pisces, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, where I'm going to do a general reading for you for May 2021. But before we get started, just want to say I apologize for not having this available to you by the 1st of May. I had to spend some time with family and wanted to focus all my attention on them, and therefore didn't have a chance to do the tarot readings while I was with them. But catching up now. So I hope we can answer some questions for you and get you ready for May. Now I'm also going to do something a little bit different. If you have a personal question that you would like asked, I'm going to use this fortune telling sticks, these Chinese fortune telling sticks, to pull an answer for you for your personal question. So if you would like to see how that works, please stay with me until the very end, and we'll get to go ahead and do that for you. All right, so let's go ahead and start your reading with our tarot cards. We have the Moon, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, and Four of Cups. Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. We have Six of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Cups, and a reverse Ace of Swords. Pisces, what's up with this general dark energy for you for May? What's going on with you? Lots of emotion. Swords are dominating here though. So there's a lot of thinking, a lot of perceptions about things, a lot of emotion, a lot of perception of things and concerns. But there's also some joy in here. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. Okay, so this is your past. And we have here the Moon. We have you looking within yourself to figure out what's going on with a situation that you have in your life. And so there's some mystery, there's some moodiness, just some concerns about some things that you're wondering about. You were wondering about, it looks like. And I'm very focused on this domesticated dog. So we have the wild dog, feral dog, and we have the domesticated dog. And it looks like you're focused very much on perhaps traditions, home life. I'm really getting home life here. A lot of home life stuff going on with you Pisces. There's some things you're wondering about, some things that concern you, some things that you're seeking answers for that have to do with home life, Pisces. And you see yourself as having to make some choices. There's a lot of options here. You feel a little stuck too because you're not sure which choice to make, because there were a lot of things I need to remember. This is past, so there were a lot of things that you felt you had to look at and figure out which was your next step to take. You see how this one cup kind of looks like there's a door and a river flowing from it. And we know that water has to do with your emotions and feelings. It's fluid, so it's always changing. And for some reason, I'm very much stuck on this. Also, the finger seems to be pointing in that direction. And that just kind of confirms it for me that whatever you were going through in the past had to do with home life, because that little door makes this look like a house. And then you've got these emotions, mixed emotions, because there's like two rivers, right? It looks like 2 rivers. So I think in the past, Pisces, you were concerned about home life and you were trying to make some, you were looking at your opportunities to fix it. And we're feeling a little indecisive on what to do. But you saw that there were a lot of different ways you could attack it, or you could fix it, or you could change it. But you just couldn't make a decision on which way to go. And that's probably why you were thinking about it a lot and trying to find more answers to make this choice. You're also planning a relocation, or you were planning a relocation, or you're about to relocate, Pisces. This boat is all about relocating. This is a personal choice. You're not being forced to do this. So, but yet you're not really looking forward to it. It's almost like you're being pulled. Oh my goodness. So I see this card so many times, but for some reason I'm just truly focused on these strings and the birds actually pulling the boat. So I see you having to relocate, or planning to relocate, contemplating relocation, but not with a very happy face, because you feel like you're being tugged in that direction. You're being towed in that direction. You're being pulled to relocate, even though it is your own personal choice. So what's going on there, Pisces? You feel like you really have to move, even though it seems like you don't really want to, but you feel like you have to. And here we have you still in present time, battling with making a decision. You feel that you don't have all the answers with this blindfold. You feel that you don't have all the answers to make the best choice, but yet you feel that it's time to make that choice. It's time to make that decision. And so you're very much feeling stuck about making this choice. Now, when it comes to your home life, you do have pretty much everything you need. Life is abundant for you, Pisces. You're living a good lifestyle. You're living a good lifestyle, but despite having access to the things that you want and the things that you need, and being in a place where you are comfortable and stable and have what you want, you're still feeling some anguish. You feel there's something that's bothering you, to the point of feeling anguish, to the point of feeling stuck and feeling forced to try to make a decision. I don't know what those things are, but I know there's this heart there, and normally I don't focus so much on the heart, but in this case, because it looks like this is either blood or veins coming out of the heart, and I'm so focused on these 2 tears in the heart, the rips in the heart, and there's 2 of them, creating a third piece. I believe that this anguish has to do with your heart, with love. And this love is causing you to feel torn between a decision. So is there a third party that is affecting you and your relationship to make a decision? And when I say relationship and your heart, doesn't necessarily mean a special person, as in a partner, but it could also mean family or friends that you feel very close to, but whatever relationship you have with them is affecting you in a way that where you feel like you have to make a decision, maybe to leave them or to separate from them, or that there's someone coming between you. And please keep in mind, I'm talking to a whole bunch of y'all out there listening. So it's choose what resonates with you, okay? But for some of you, this is a special person in your life. And for many of you, it isn't. It's like it has to do, I'm trying to feel these cards. It has to do maybe with family, but you care about them. So it's a friend you really care about, like a family member, or it's an actual family member. But there's someone coming between you and this relationship that you care about, causing you to try to make a choice, but you just don't have all the answers. But otherwise, your home life is good currently. So this is something that you're struggling with right now, is this choice. It has to do with, I believe, a third party. So in the future, we have you here with Seven of Swords, feeling like you got to get away from something that is not working out well for you. With Seven of Swords, there might be some, this could be a perception or actually happening where someone is being dishonest with you. You feel betrayed. You feel that someone is not being completely sincere with you. And you just want to get away from that situation. This is in the future. And you, at the same time, where are these here in the middle? Along with your opportunities and choices. But I feel that this opportunity and choice has to do with home. But this is your home stability. But you're trying to grow it. You're still trying to make more. You're trying to make more investments. You're trying to look at getting more income. You're trying to pursue more financial and career success here, Pisces. That's your focus right now. Well, there's two things you're focusing on. You're focusing on this, and you're also going through a lot of emotional turmoil with regards to a relationship. And I say that because of this card. This is a relationship card. It's something that causes you, a relationship or a tie that causes you a lot of pain. And the Swords is thinking. So there could be a perception here. And the perception could be accurate, or the perception could be blown out of proportion. So that's definitely probably why you are trying to find the truth and trying to figure it out. This is a Five of Cups. This is a regret card. Spilled tears. So Pisces, in the future, there's going to be something that you're going to regret. I wish I could tell you exactly what that is, but I can't. But I can tell you that whatever this regret is, it has more to do with you feeling unfulfilled. Because this in your advice card is saying, in your moment of feeling like you're not where you should be, and I believe that has to do with these things, even though you're already stable, you just want more. Please keep in mind that there are gifts that are being offered. You just don't see them. There are opportunities being offered, but you just don't notice them. So this card is saying, try not to be too focused on your dissatisfactions, so that you won't be blind to the offerings that are being given to you. See how there's this plate and there's this person offering something, but this person doesn't even notice it because they're just sort of down on themselves, That's what that card is saying. And this card is saying you want abundance. You want to, you want to have more in your life. then you need to nurture your relationship. You need to nurture your relationship. And because there's so much blue here, and this looks like a, you know, a pregnant person. But I believe that what this card is really trying to say is that you can have the joy and peaceful, you can feel at peace and satisfied if you also give attention to your relationship. You need balance. You need balance. As an Empress, the Empress is about having abundance, having balance, giving support, being nurturing, sort of like the Mother Earth figure of the cards. And so this Empress is about creation, you know, and feeling good about what you have and what you could have. So appreciate where you are at. Don't be so hard on yourself, and also nurture your relationship so that you don't feel like where you are right now or have regrets. And here we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So the Ace of Swords should be about mental clarity, but it looks like you are not able to have that right now because of these two cards. So mental clarity, being able to think things clearly, being able to identify where the conflict is, or is going to require you to somehow release some of this anguish, to maybe step away from it. Perhaps just find time to be alone and try to think of some positive things, or write it down maybe on paper. Sometimes writing it down on paper, like what's good, what's bad, what's the problem, what's the opportunities. Sometimes that helps to truly identify what's really going on and to give clarity to what's going on. Let me pull 3 more cards here, Pisces, so we can get a little bit more information or clarity, or verify some of this message that the tarot cards are giving us. So we have here, see, looks like you need some rest to get away from this. Remember, we were saying that you need to pull yourself away for clarity. But because you are right now a little emotionally, physically, maybe even mentally stressed, you need some time, you need rest. You need some rest. And there are things that you're very passionate about, and that's these 3 cards right here, I see. Okay? So you have a good life, home, but you want more. You want something better. I have a feeling this has more to do with career than your bank account. I think this has more to do with feeling really good about where you're at, who you are, what you've accomplished, and that's why you've got this feeling, because you feel that you didn't do that. That's where this regret card comes into play. You feel you haven't accomplished it. But this card is saying you can, you will. You just need to find the fire in your heart with the Queen of Wands. And that's also confidence that comes along with that. But if you can just fire up whatever passions you have for the goals that you're trying to make for yourself, the confidence will follow. Okay, let's pull one more card. See what else we can get for you. So we have King of Cups, and this is a person that is supportive, tolerant, has empathy, and so perhaps with this relationship there might require some sort of tolerance and supportive, being more supportive in the relationship of how that person feels. Maybe that will help. that will help you with the relationship part. And this Queen of Wands will help you with fulfilling the other goal, which is the career goal. So we need balance, right? We need balance in our life. We're not all about just one thing in our life. There are so many different aspects to us as a person. And right now for you, Pisces, for me, it has to do with your relationship and your career and you getting me time. All right? So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards to see what advice we can get. Let's get some advice for you, Pisces. We have here reverse eruption. Okay, so that's kind of good because usually eruption has to do with controlling your temper, controlling your words, which could cause hurt feelings. And so this is the reverse of it, which means that the oracle card saying that you actually have that under control to maintain that, keep that. And that's where this comes in, this having the tolerance and the empathy. And this card is saying continue that. You know, and make sure you don't get to that level where you feel like you're going to explode. And this is also reverse tempest. So tempest has to do with a very powerful energy. It can heal, it can harm. Excuse me. It's a very activating energy. And I believe that goes along with your passion here. And it says, just be aware that this is a very strong energy that can move you to the point of being exhausted if you don't watch yourself. So use it to reach your goals, but also be aware that it can wear you out if you use too much of it. And so here we have, pull some more card, one more card here. And that is meander. Okay, so meander says take time to smell the roses. Take time to enjoy all the things presently around you. Don't be so focused on the end goal, but as you travel the path to reach this end goal, also enjoy the things that are along the way. And I believe that this goes with this, to make sure you get plenty of rest in between all of that ambition that you have, Pisces. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull angel card for you as our final oracle for you. Okay, Pisces, what do we have? Which angel will we pull for you? What advice can we have for you, Pisces? So we have Archangel Gabriel, and he says he relaxes the body, mind, spirit, and to meditate regularly. And the stone, corresponding stone, is dolomite. That looks like stuck pink rice, doesn't it? To me it does. Have you wanted to do something creative? Are you feeling artistic? Let your inspiration flow and generate your insight into manifest reality. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a nice meal, a pretty garden, an amazing photograph, or some sewing project. Regardless, now is the time to produce it. It will bring you fulfillment and purpose. And I believe that goes with this passion card right here. That will also give you confidence. If you do something that you enjoy, you'll feel more confident about it. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have for your reading, Pisces. But if you have a personal question you would like answered, I'm going to do that right now. As you think about it, take some nice deep breaths and let them out to relax your mind and body. And focus on your question If your question involves a person, you can speak their name in your question. Also, I'm going to go ahead and remove these cards out of the way because I'm going to use these Chinese fortune-telling sticks. And I just need to make room for them. So, you ready? Hope you're ready. I'm shaking up these sticks now. Shaking them up. And, oh, this is the longest one, so we're going to pull this. And this number is 9, number 9, okay? So we are going to look at our pamphlet, Chinese Fortune Sticks, Oldest Known Method of Fortune Telling in the World, number 9. Let's see. So here we go, number 9. Your luck for today. Your luck for today is number 9. The fates declare is very fine. Your fortune. If you would win success in life, be honest, straight, and true, for otherwise your plans will fail and ill luck will ensue. There is a great temptation in store for you. You will get your wish. So what I see here, it looks like if you know, as you're going through your ambition and your goals, just be very honest about it, straightforward, so people can trust you, because if people lose trust in you, you probably fail. At least that's what I get out of that. And that there's a warning that there might be some kind of temptation for you, and getting that temptation may not be too positive, but either way, you're still going to get your wish. So whatever it was that you were asking, this is the answer to your question. And I hope that you're satisfied with that. I hope that that was helpful. I also hope that you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for being here with me today. And until next time, best wishes always, Pisces. Take good care. Bye.